The City of Maple Grove has a number of traffic safety initiatives planned for this summer. We'll give you an overview, and we'll also head to the City of New Hope and get an update on their scattered site housing program. That's all today on Channel 12's Community Corner. I'm Dave Kaiser. Thanks for joining us on Channel 12's Community Corner in the City of Maple Grove, where they're talking about traffic safety. We had a chance to catch up with Sergeant Trent MacDonald to find out a little bit more about some initiatives going on this summer that might include the Zero Death campaign and also crosswalk safety. Here's more from the police department in the City of Maple Grove.
We applied for and received a grant through the Minnesota Department of Public Safety. It's towards zero deaths. Us, along with Plymouth, Wayzata, and Minnetonka, have some grant money to do some extra enforcement, speed enforcement, drunk driving enforcement, seatbelt enforcement, distracted driving enforcement. We are also looking for the hot spots in our community, such as high traffic accident areas, and looking at it not only through just enforcement, but also through engineering, and to see if we can come up with some better solutions to keep the motoring public safe and the pedestrians. You know, one of the things that we always assume as a pedestrian is that cars see us. That's not always the case. And, you know, statistically, it shows that pedestrians are as many times at fault as the motorist is. And so some things are always cross at the crosswalk, don't cross mid-block. If a car does come to a stop at the crosswalk, make sure you make eye contact with them so you know they see you. And if you're crossing multiple lanes of traffic, make sure you look back, because there could be other cars that are in the blind spot and could be not see that this car is stopped for a pedestrian and drive by and ultimately get struck.
As you heard from Sergeant MacDonald, a lot going on in the City of Maple Grove related to traffic safety and pedestrian safety. Some great rules to remember, not only for those walking, but also those in cars. If you want more information about the police department or some of those initiatives, go to maplegrovemn.gov. Stay with us, much more coming up on Community Corner, but first let's take a pause to look at some things happening in the area. Here are some events you might want to mark on your calendar. Start your week on the right note Monday, August 3rd at Maple Grove's Town Green. An Irish music and dance group will be performing starting at 7 p.m. Go to maplegrovemn.gov for more information about this and other events at Maple Grove's Town Green. The call is out for photographers in New Hope. Their In Focus photo contest is going on now, and entries are due Friday, August 14th. There are a number of categories, and you can go to New Hope's website for all the details. Gentle yoga classes are offered every Monday from 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. at Osseo's Community Center. All fitness levels are welcome, and you can go to discoverosseo.com for more details about this and other classes at the Community Center. As we move ahead on Community Corner, again in Maple Grove, talking about pedestrian and traffic safety. Again, one of the main areas of pedestrian safety they're looking at, right on Main Street here in the City of Maple Grove. Again, watch those crosswalks. If you want more information about their programs in Maple Grove, maplegrovemn.gov. Right now, we head to the City of New Hope, get an update on their scattered site housing program. What is it and how is it working this year? Here's more with Ann Gallagher in today's Community Corner.
The scattered site housing program really is aimed at targeting, the most distressed properties within the city.
That's done by acquiring bank-owned foreclosed properties which the city buys at a reduced price and either updating them or demolishing them. Now, this is just one of the properties that are part of the scattered site housing program here in New Hope. The city signed a purchase agreement for it in June and expects to close shortly.
And then we've got two others that we acquired towards the end of 2014, one at 6059 West Broadway, one at 5431 Virginia Avenue. Those have been torn down, and we actually have a proposal to rebuild a new house on one of those. And then we've also acquired a property on 62nd Avenue that the fire department is going to utilize for a controlled burn training exercise in August. And once that house is cleared, that property will provide 2 building lots, much like this one. So as of now, we'll have 4 properties in our inventory that will provide building lots for 6 homes. So there'll be 6 new single-family homes out of our current inventory of properties.
The city pays for this program primarily using community development block grant funds.
Right now we utilize predominantly grant funds that are provided ultimately by the federal government but administered through Hennepin County. So each year the city receives an allocation based on a variety of factors that we can use for different activities, and we've chosen to focus those dollars on the acquisition demolition initiatives right now because it's the priority of the city.
Having a brand new house replace a blighted one also creates a positive ripple effect in New Hope neighborhoods.
It's about, stabilization, revitalization, and building up the tax base for the city of New Hope.
So there's your update about scattered site housing initiatives in the city of New Hope. Let's close today's Community Corner with another look at initiatives, traffic safety initiatives here in the city of Maple Grove. Police Department working hard this summer on some things you heard about, pedestrian safety, also driving safety. If you have any questions, go to the city's website, maplegrovemn.gov. Join us Friday on Community Corner, an update from New Hope. They're doing work now on the Centra Homes project off Winnetka, and we'll talk with Mayor Lundy from the city of Brooklyn Park. We'll see you on Friday.